So here we are today, and we're going to be making a seagull from monster clay. Somebody requested me to make a seagull, so here we are. And in this video, we're just going to make the basic shape, so it's going to look a bit rough and ready in this video. Part 1. So first off, we're sort of making up an armature type of thing out of paper. I don't know whether you just call sometimes you use wire, or most of the time you use wire in clay to kind of get that shape. So we know that's called the armature. I don't know whether you classify making a shape from paper and tape an armature too. Anyway, here we are making up whatever, like the body that we can put the clay around from just recycled stuff and what you call it? Not parcel tape, the other stuff. Masking tape. Always forget what I'm trying to say when I'm doing these videos. Right, so we've got the monster clay there, and we've got our pasta machine at the ready. So what we're going to do now is stick the monster clay into the microwave to heat it up and soften it down, and then we'll stick it through the pasta machine just to flatten out the clay. And then we'll wrap that around our makeshift object, which we just made. So I trimmed off the edges there as well. That's like the tail end. I don't know if you saw that. So we've kind of made the tail and the main body part. Right, so when you go careful with your monster clay when you're heating it up, especially in the microwave, because it can get very hot. I put the monster clay in a minute at a time, and it tends to heat up in the middle as well, so watch that, and it might go into a liquidy consistency, and that can be what causes problems and burning. I always keep an eye on my monster clay, and I've not burnt myself as of yet, touch wood. But I know other people that have, and it can be quite dangerous. So bear that in mind when you are heating up your monster clay. Heat it up in increments so that you don't get to that boiling hot stage. So anyway, so there we are. Just squished up the monster clay, sticking it through the pasta machine to make some clay lasagna, and wrapping it around our object that we just made. And just building up those layers of clay to get the shape that we're looking for. And like I said, we just have the basic shape in this video, part 1, and in part 2. And if there's any other parts, we will be refining the sculpture to make it look more like a seagull. You might see there, well, you can see in the video there, we got a seagull as reference. So I borrowed that seagull, plus I have got a picture on the wall of a seagull too. Just use as reference and see where we're going. But I think this seagull that I'm making here is going to be a kind of stylized seagull. So it's going to suck it and see. And hopefully we'll get something good out of it as a result. So I'm just layering up the clay, building the shape. And once I got the basic shape in place, I'll just leave that for the night for the monster clay to go to its solid state. I think I'm using soft monster clay here, and I can't remember. It's either soft or medium. But anyway, it still goes to a nice sort of hard consistency, and then you can kind of carve out the details, and it's still kind of malleable to push your fingers around the clay also. So I'm sticking the neck in, sticking my neck out. So like moulding the neck onto the seagull there, as you can see. And try and get that shape, and building around the chest as well. The chest area. And now we'll make the head. I use some cocktail sticks as well, where the head and the neck are, just to give it some stability. So I don't know if you might not see it on the fast motion, but I stuck a cocktail stick through the center of the head into the neck, and then we fix the beak in place also using a cocktail stick, as you can see that there. And we rolled up a piece of clay just to stick on top of that cocktail stick. So as you can see, we've got a basic shape there. I think you can make out that it's a bird, at least. But it's not looking too pretty at the moment. I kind of always start off at this stage just kind of playing with it and working with the clay until you get what you're looking for. And there we are, beak in place, and mould that into the head. I want to try and find some kind of ball thing, or two balls for the eyes. So I'm hoping I'm going to find somewhere around the house for the next parts of the video. So there we are, that's the basic shape for our seagull. We'll probably use some wire for the legs and wrap some clay around that. And I think I might mount him on some sort of stone looking thing, or a plinth. Well, think about that, and we'll do something about that in the next video when we refine the seagull. So that's it for now. We'll see you in part 2 with refining this seagull clay sculpt. Monster clay. So thanks for watching, see you soon, and over and out for now.